Brown & Root, one of the largest and most diversified engineering and construction firms in the world. Headquarters are in Houston, Texas, and our operations cover the globe. Projects we've completed include power plants, chemical and petrochemical operations, pulp and paper mills, industrial facilities, mining and metal industry facilities, the full range of civil construction, offshore platforms, and pipelines. Welcome to the world of Brown & Root. The history of Brown & Root's marine-related engineering began almost 40 years ago with the start of offshore oil exploration in the Gulf of Mexico. From this modest entry into offshore construction, Brown & Root has grown to lead the industry in the development of offshore engineering, construction techniques, and equipment. We developed the pipe lay barge with a stinger device to keep pipe from buckling. Patented a jet suction system for burying line. We're regularly using a computerized microwave survey system for laying straighter lines through the use of absolute grid coordinate positions. And acquired exclusive rights to the CRC automatic welding process for marine pipe laying, while all along setting numerous records for depth of installation, line diameter, and size of facilities. Today, Brown & Root operates the largest and most modern offshore fleet in the world. We have more than 100 vessels of all sizes, especially designed and equipped to perform all types of offshore construction work. But it's a company's track record which allows such an astounding growth in equipment and personnel. Our projects have included submarine pipelines, docks, offshore drilling and production platforms, and loading terminals for both crude oil and products. We maintain fabrication yards and other facilities in the key producing areas of the world, and of course, this means the Middle East. Brown & Root has been a leader here since the early 1960s. Brown & Root first developed a fabrication yard in Manama, Bahrain, which has the capability of building structures for water depths down to 250 feet. There is easy access for loadout of marine structures and equipment and complete facilities for fabrication. Projects completed here include jackets, pilings and decks, mechanical modules, package drilling rigs, offshore production equipment, and loading terminals. One of the world's largest gas oil separator facilities ever completed for offshore service was built in the Bahrain Fab Yard by Brown & Root. This project, located offshore Saudi Arabia, was a turnkey operation and included design, fabrication, and installation of the facility. It serves as one of the best examples of Brown & Root's ability to develop a total design concept for a complete oil and gas production, transmission, storage, and tanker loading facility. In addition to Bahrain, Brown & Root has a permanent fabrication yard in Musafa, Abu Dhabi. The facility covers 50 acres and is equipped and staffed to provide complete fabrication services for all portions of the petroleum industry. With fab yards in both Bahrain and Abu Dhabi, Brown & Root can offer increased capabilities to the various companies operating in the area. Our research and engineering has led to many advancements in pipeline technology, allowing larger diameter pipelines to be laid in deeper water. We're a leader in the design and construction of marine pipeline worldwide, with a current total of well over 10,000 miles. One of Brown & Root's first projects in the Middle East was in 1961, shortly after full-scale development began in the area. Basra Petroleum commissioned us to lay 43 miles of 32-inch pipe along the Iraqi coastal area. Since then, Brown & Root has continually set records in the Middle East for laying large diameter pipelines. These include the world's first 48-inch line, and later, the world's first 56-inch line off the coast of Saudi Arabia. The Middle East has been the site of several major terminals designed and constructed by Brown & Root. The Al-Bakr Terminal, commissioned by the Iraq National Oil Company 27 miles offshore, is the world's largest and most modern offshore loading terminal. It was placed in operation in only 18 months from its inception. Another complex petroleum transmission system was developed for Lavon Petroleum's Lavon Island Terminal. Erected in a water depth of 65 feet, the terminal lies 90 miles away from the Sasson field. Brown & Root was involved in the Lavon project virtually from the beginning. We were called upon to conduct the basic terminal study as well as the preliminary pipeline study. Brown & Root also expanded an oil shipping terminal at Juwaima in Saudi Arabia for Aramco. And at the existing Khor Al Amaya terminal, Brown & Root built an additional supertanker loading berth and added 22 miles of 42-inch submarine pipeline for Basra Petroleum Company. We have many other projects underway or recently completed in the Middle East. Brown & Root engineered a mega project for Petroman in Saudi Arabia. Our work included 747 miles of buried pipeline, pump, cooling, and pressure-reducing stations, a tanker loading terminal, and related facilities. We provided the fabrication, transportation, and installation of a production platform and other facilities in the Gulf of Suez. The company was also responsible for fabrication, transportation, installation, and hookup of 8 deck sections, part of the world's largest production platform. This Abu Dhabi project also includes prefabricated modules and 20 wellhead decks. In addition to marine structures, terminals, and pipelines, Brown & Root has extensive experience with processing facilities for the oil industry. The numbers speak for themselves. We have performed total engineering and design on 19 refineries, 36 polyethylene and related plants, and over 140 chemical plants. But whether it's marine or processing, our ultimate objective is on-time, on-budget completion of a project that satisfies our clients' needs and specifications. Experience and success have made Brown & Root flexible. We know that every project is unique, so we can work either of two ways. By assuming single management responsibility and taking the project from idea to completion, or working as part of an engineering construction partnership and supplying specific services. If you want your project completed on time, in budget, and meeting your standards and specifications, you need Brown & Root. Innovation and experience, serving progress throughout the world of Brown & Root.